So we're going to go create a type scale. The first thing that I want you to do is go to Google Fonts. So that's fonts.google.com. And I want you to find a font that you like. It can be sans serif, it can be serif, it can be monospace. I'm going to be using a monospace font. And actually, if you copied over that artboard to your typography page here, you can see this is my type scale. I believe I used the Perfect Fifth as my scale, and I used a monospace font, Roboto Mono. So the first thing is go select a font from Google Fonts. If you don't know how to actually save it, all you need to do is, let's pick one. I don't know, I don't think I have this. So you press the plus button here. Okay, it's going to pop down here. You can hit download. When you download it, you can open Font Book. And then all you need to do is drag this, unzip it, and then drag this file into your font book, and now it's locally installed on your computer. Okay? So if you want to use a font, just go ahead, download it, drag it into Font Book. Once you have that downloaded, it's now on your local machine. I mean, we're using Figma, it's in the browser, it's probably a little bit different. I don't know if it's pulling your local font or if it's all in their UI, I'm not really sure, but if you're using Sketch, for example, Sketch is like a Mac application you would have locally, you would need the fonts downloaded to your computer. So choose a font, and then you can use my artboards here as reference. You can actually even just change this font itself. You don't need to like create new ones. So you can either copy and paste these artboards and create copies, or you can just change mine, whatever you prefer. And then Typescale Generate Calculator. This is all linked in the website, Typescale, a visual calculator. If you Google for that, you're going to get this. And you can change over here and you can find a type scale that you like. So Perfect Fourth, Perfect Fifth is really, really big. Golden Ratio is even bigger. So find a scale that you like. I chose the Perfect Fourth, I think. And what you're going to do here is you can see we've got 1M, 1.3M, 1.7M. It's a base 16 pixels. And you're going to copy that over. So let's say I'm going to choose a different one. Let's say I choose the major third. I'm going to put these windows side by side so I have a reference here. If you want to hide these sidebars, like if you're doing a double screen on Figma, you can hit Command period to hide those. It'll give you a little bit more real estate. And I don't know what the command is on a Windows machine, but it is probably Control period. Okay, so let's say I'm choosing this. I've got 1M here. This is my paragraph text, okay? That's going to stay the same. It's base 16. The H5 is now going to be 1.25M. So let's change that. Let's go 1.25M, and instead of 18 pixels, it's going to be 16 pixels. This is what you would see in a traditional design system or like a design kit from someone. They would do something similar to this. Okay, so find your scale, find your font. Now let's say I want to change this font family to, you can pick a random font, find a font you like. Not that one, that one's cursive and that's gonna be really hard to read. And we're gonna do the same thing that we did with colors, okay? We're gonna actually create text styles out of these. So we did color styles, now we're gonna do text styles. So once you get your fonts the way that you want them, again, click those 4 dots here, and you hit plus to create a new text style. Let me do that on here. So we've got this. Now let's say it's 20 pixels. I'm gonna go in, create a new text style. I'm gonna call this H4. You can label it however you want, it's just for you. Now I call it H4, and I've got a text style. So if I create some new text, which you could do just by pressing the T on your keyboard, create a new little text box, I have some text here. You can now highlight that, click those 4 dots, and your text style can be applied, so H4. Go find your font family, go find a font scale using this visual type scale calculator, types-scale.com, and let's create some text styles.